Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello viewers, I am Muhammad Abdul Habib. Welcome you all to AIMS tutorial for accounts. In this video, I'll be explaining the chapter recording of business transactions, journal entries for intermediate first year students for Telangana State Board of Intermediate Education. Let us have a problem. Page number 61, question number 1. Mr. Anil started business with cash 75,000 on 1st January 2019. The details of business transactions for the month of January are as follows. Prepare journal. तो यहाँ पे Mr. Anil, he is the owner of the business and he has started his business with a cash of 75,000 rupees on 1st January 2019. The other transactions for the month of January are given as follows and you are required to prepare journal. So what is the format for journal? The format for journal entries is date, particulars, LF stands for ledger folio, debit amount rupees, credit amount rupees, and the heading will be journal entries in books of Mr. Anil. So he is starting the business in the year 2019 and on January 1st. So the date will be taken as 2019 January 1st. So he is investing the amount into the business. So cash is coming into the business. Business में पैसा आ रहा. So the journal entry will be recorded as cash account debit to Anil's capital account. जो पैसा ओनर अपने बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट करते, इट इज कॉल्ड एज कैपिटल एंड द नरेशन विल बी बीइंग business started. He is investing 75,000 into the business, so the amount will be taken as 75,000 on debit side as well as 75,000 on credit side. So whenever the owner starts the business with cash, the journal entry will be cash account debit to with the cash account debit to capital account, and the capital should be recorded with the name of the owner. Next, after January 1st, we have another transaction on January 2nd. दूसरा ट्रांजैक्शन कब है? January 2nd के दिन है. 2019 January 2nd. Cash sales 10,000 rupees. इसका क्या मतलब आता है? What does this mean? The business is selling the goods and receiving an amount of rupees 10,000. Business सामान बेच रहा, बदले में 10,000 cash receive कर रहा. So again cash is coming into the business and sales it is an income. So the journal entry for this will be cash is coming into the business. तो इस बार journal entry आएंगी cash account debit. फिर से business में पैसा आ रहा. So journal entry will be cash account DR debit, cash account debit to sales account. As sales it is an income to the business, and the narration will be being goods sold for cash. कितने में बेच रहे आप सामान? You are selling the goods for 10,000 rupees. So 10,000 will be recorded on debit side of the entry as well as 10,000 will be recorded on credit side of the entry. तो आप debit side में भी 10,000 लिखेंगे, इस तरफ credit side में भी 10,000 लिखेंगे. In order to differentiate between the entries, यहाँ पे आप लाइन ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. Next, we have another transaction on January 5th. Goods purchased for cash 12,000. Goods purchased for cash का क्या मतलब आता? Purchased का मतलब सामान खरीदना. When you are purchasing goods, the business will be paying cash. तो इस बार business में से पैसा जा रहा and purchases it is an expenditure. So the journal entry will be recorded on January 5th as the date will be taken as January 5. तो पहले आप date क्या लेंगे आप? January 5. So as you are purchases it is an expenditure to the business. अब इस बार journal entry क्या आएंगे आपकी? Purchases account debit. Purchases account DR debit to cash account. Purchases account debit to cash account. क्योंकि आप सामान खरीद रहे तो इस बार आपके पास से पैसा जा रहा. So it will be recorded as purchases account debit to cash account, and the narration will be written as being goods purchased for cash. being goods purchased for cash. तो अब कितने में खरीद रहे हैं आप सामान? You are purchasing the goods for 12,000. So 12,000 will be recorded on debit side and as well as 12,000 will be recorded on credit side. तो आप डेबिट साइड भी क्या करेंगे? अमाउंट 12,000 रिकॉर्ड करेंगे और इस तरफ क्रेडिट साइड भी क्या करेंगे आप? अमाउंट 12,000 रिकॉर्ड करेंगे. So the amount will be taken as 12,000 on both the sides. 12,000 will be recorded on debit side as well as 12,000 will be recorded on credit side. तो फिर ये जनरल एंट्री के बाद एक लाइन ड्रॉ कर दीजिए. Next, after January 5th, we have another transaction on January 7, goods sold on credit to Rahim. So goods sold का मतलब क्या? सामान बेच रहे. On credit का मतलब क्या? You are selling the goods on credit. उधारी में सामान बेच रहे आप. So when the seller is selling the goods on credit, he will not receive the cash immediately from the buyer. जब बेचने वाले सामने वाले खरीदने वालों को सामान उधारी में बेचते तब बेचने वालों को इमीडिएट पैसे नहीं आते. इन सच ए सिचुएशन, ऐसी सूरत में बेचने वाले द सेलर विल रिकॉर्ड द नेम ऑफ द बायर. बेचने वाले क्या करते हैं? खरीदने वालों का नाम लिख लेते. तो यहाँ पे सामान किसको बेच रहे हैं आप? रहीम को बेच रहे. सो द जनरल एंट्री ऑन January 7th विल बी रिकॉर्डेड एज Rahim account debit to sales. As sales it is an income. The sales will be recorded on credit side, but this time as you are not selling the goods for cash, so the general entry cash account debit to sales will not be recorded, and as you are selling the goods on credit, the entry will be recorded as the name of the person to whom you have sold the goods. जिसको सामान बेच रहे वो बंदे के नाम से लिख लेंगे आप. तो इस बार January 7th में आप सामान किसको बेच रहे? रहीम को बेच रहे. So the journal entry on January 7th will be taken as January 7 you are selling the goods to Rahim. So the journal entry will be written as Rahim account debit. Rahim account debit to sales account, and the narration will be written as being goods sold to Rahim on credit. तो इस बार आप सामान बेच रहे और क्रेडिट पे बेच रहे. सो यू विल बी राइटिंग द नेम ऑफ द पर्सन टू हुम द गुड्स आर सोल्ड. तो इस बार आप रहीम को सामान कितने में बेच रहे? 20,000 का सामान बेच रहे. सो द अमाउंट ऑफ 20,000 विल बी रिकॉर्डेड ऑन डेबिट साइड ऑफ द जर्नल एंट्री एज वेल एज 20,000 विल बी रिकॉर्डेड ऑन क्रेडिट साइड ऑफ द जर्नल एंट्री. तो आप डेबिट में भी 20,000 लिखेंगे, क्रेडिट में भी 20,000 लिखेंगे. नेक्स्ट, आफ्टर दिस जर्नल एंट्री जस्ट ड्रॉ ए लाइन. After January 7 we have another transaction on January 8, sale of goods 20,000. Sale का मतलब सामान बेच रहे. So when you are selling the goods and nothing has been specified whether you are selling the goods on cash or on credit, सामान बेच रहे आप, बदले में कैश ले रहे या क्रेडिट पे बेच रहे, कुछ स्पेसिफाई करा हुआ नहीं है, then it is assumed that you are selling the goods for cash. तो जब आप सामान बेच रहे, बदले में पैसा आ रहा, कितना पैसा आ रहा? You are selling the goods for 20,000. So the journal entry will be recorded on January 8th as January 8. The date will be taken as January 8. तो जब आप सामान बेच रहे बदले में आपको पैसा आ रहा. सो द जनरल एंट्री विल बी कैश अकाउंट डेटार, कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स अकाउंट, कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स अकाउंट. तो सेल्स इट इज एन इनकम टू द बिजनेस, टू सेल्स अकाउंट, एंड द नरेशन विल बी रिटन हियर एज बीइंग गुड्स सोल्ड फॉर कैश, बीइंग गुड्स सोल्ड फॉर कैश. आप सामान 20,000 में बेच रहे. सो 20,000 विल बी रिकॉर्डेड ऑन डेबिट साइड ऑफ द जर्नल एंट्री एज वेल एज 20,000 विल बी रिकॉर्डेड ऑन क्रेडिट साइड ऑफ द जर्नल एंट्री. तो 20,000 आप डेबिट में भी रिकॉर्ड करेंगे, 20,000 साथ साथ क्रेडिट में भी रिकॉर्ड करेंगे. नेक्स्ट, ड्रॉ ए लाइन आफ्टर दिस ट्रांजैक्शन. We have another transaction on January. After January 8 we have another transaction on January 9, and the transaction is wages paid 5,000 rupees. So what are wages? Wages is the remuneration paid to a laborer. तो अब यहाँ पे wages paid मतलब wages it is an expenditure to the business. So expenses will be recorded on debit side. कितना wages pay कर रहे हैं आप? 5,000. So the journal entry will be taken on the date 9. तो अब इस बार डेट क्या लिखेंगे आप? The date will be taken as January 9. So the date will be taken as January 9, January 9, and you are paying wages. तो इस बार आप wages पे कर रहे, so the journal entry will be written as wages account debit to cash account, and the narration will be being wages paid. तो आप कितना wages पे कर रहे हैं? You are paying wages of 5,000 rupees. So 5,000 will be recorded on debit side as well as 5,000 will be recorded on credit side. After this transaction, just draw a line. Next, after January 9, we have another transaction. January 10, cash deposited into bank. इसका क्या मतलब आता? आप पैसा ले जाके बैंक में जमा कर रहे हैं. So cash is going from the business and bank is the receiver. तो जनरल एंट्री क्या आएंगी? Debit the receiver, bank account debit to cash as cash is going from the business. So the journal entry on January 10 will be bank account debit to cash. कितना पैसा जमा कर रहे हैं आप? 8,000. So the journal entry on January 10 will be recorded as first the date will be taken as January 10. January 10, and you are depositing the cash into bank. So the journal entry will be bank account debit because bank is the receiver of the amount. So bank account debit to cash account. Cash is going from the business to cash account, and the narration will be being cash deposited into bank. तो आप कितना पैसा जमा कर रहे थे आप? You are depositing an amount of rupees 8,000. So 8,000 will be recorded on debit side as well as 8,000 will be recorded on credit side. After this transaction, just draw a line. Next, after January 10, we have another transaction. January 13, cash paid to Mahesh 6,000 rupees. In our previous transaction, we have deposited the cash into bank. So cash was going from the business and bank was the receiver. So the journal entry was bank account debit to cash account. But in this transaction, we are paying cash to Mahesh. So again, cash is going from the business and Mahesh is the receiver. So the journal entry on January 13 will be recorded as, the date will be taken as January 13. तो अब यहाँ पे आप डेट लिखेंगे January 13. और आप पैसा पे कर रहे हैं, किसको पे कर रहे हैं आप? महेश को पे कर रहे हैं. सो महेश इज द रिसीवर दिस टाइम. इन आवर प्रीवियस ट्रांजैक्शन बैंक वाज द रिसीवर, सो वी हैव रिटन बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, एंड दिस टाइम महेश इज द रिसीवर, सो यू आर राइटिंग महेश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश अकाउंट. अगेन कैश इज गोइंग फ्रॉम द बिजनेस. महेश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश अकाउंट, एंड द नरेशन विल बी बीइंग कैश पेड टू महेश. तो कितना पैसा पे कर रहे हैं आप महेश को? 6,000 रुपीज पे कर रहे हैं. सो द अमाउंट विल बी टेकन एज 6,000 ऑन डेबिट साइड एज वेल एज 6,000 ऑन क्रेडिट साइड. तो डेबिट में भी आप 6,000 लिखेंगे, क्रेडिट में भी आप 6,000 लिखेंगे. आफ्टर दिस ट्रांजैक्शन, जस्ट ड्रॉ ए लाइन. नेक्स्ट, आफ्टर January 13, we have another transaction on January 15. मशीनरी परचेज्ड फॉर कैश 12,000. तो आप मशीन खरीद रहे तो बदले में पैसा दे रहे. तो बिजनेस में क्या आ रहा? मशीनरी आ रही, बदले में क्या जा रहा? पैसा जा रहा. तो डेबिट व्हाट कम्स इन, क्रेडिट व्हाट गोज आउट. सो द ट्रांजैक्शन ऑन January 15 विल बी रिकॉर्डेड एज, आप मशीन खरीद रहे, कितने में खरीद रहे? 12,000 में खरीद रहे. फर्स्ट द डेट विल बी टेकन एज January 15. सो हियर द डेट विल बी टेकन एज January 15. अब आप क्या कर रहे हैं? यहाँ पे मशीन खरीद रहे. तो मशीन कितने में आ रही है आपको? मशीनरी account debit. So you are purchasing a machinery account debit. कितने में खरीद रहे आप मशीन? बदले में मशीन खरीद रहे तो बदले में क्या देते आप? पैसा देते. So the journal entry will be machinery account debit to cash account, and the narration will be being machinery purchased. So you are paying 12,000 for purchase of machinery. So 12,000 will be recorded on debit side of the journal entry as well as 12,000 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. So after this transaction, just draw a line. Next, after January 15, we have another transaction as January 18. On January 18, purchased goods from Anita 5,000. So purchased goods का मतलब आप सामान खरीद रहे. So when you are purchasing goods, it is an expenditure. But this time you are purchasing the goods from Anita. So when the name of a person is given in the transaction, when you are purchasing goods or when you are selling the goods, it means that it is a credit transaction. जैसे अगर आप सामान खरीद रहे या सामान बेच रहे और वो ट्रांजैक्शन में किसी इंसान का नाम दिया हुआ है, देन इट इज़ ए क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शन. जैसे कि ऑन जनवरी 7 वी सोल्ड द गुड्स और टू रहीम, तो यहाँ पे वो बंदे का नाम रहीम था. तो जब एक इंसान का नाम दिया हुआ रहता, चाहे वो ट्रांजैक्शन परचेजेस का रहने दीजिए या सेल्स का रहने दीजिए, देन इट इज़ ए क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शन. सो दिस टाइम वी आर परचेजिंग द गुड्स. परचेजेस इज एन एक्सपेंडिचर, so purchases will be recorded on debit side, and we are purchasing the goods from Anita, so the journal entry will be recorded on January 18 as purchases account debit to Anita account 5,000. So the date will be taken here, the date will be taken as January 18. अब आप यहाँ पे डेट क्या लेंगे? The date will be taken as January 18. अब आप सामान खरीद रहे, किसे खरीद रहे? PURCHASES, purchases account debit. आप सामान खरीद रहे, purchases account debit. This time when you are purchasing cash, when you are purchasing goods, you will be paying cash, but this time you are not paying cash, you are purchasing the goods on credit. So the journal entry will be recorded as purchases account debit to Anita account. You need to write the name of the person from whom you are purchasing the goods, being goods purchased from Anita. So what is the amount of goods that you are purchasing? You are purchasing goods for worth 5,000. So the amount will be taken as 5,000 will be taken on debit side of the journal entry, as well as 5,000 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. So after completing the journal entry, just draw a line. After January 18, we have another transaction on January 20, cash received from Mrs. Ramya. So cash received from का मतलब क्या? अपने बिजनेस में पैसा आ रहा. Who is the giver of the amount? Mrs. Ramya. So the journal entry on January 20 will be cash account debit to Mrs. Ramya account, and we are receiving a cash amount of 3,000 rupees. So the journal entry on January 20 will be recorded as, first the date will be taken as January 20, and here cash is coming into the business. तो business में पैसा आ रहा, cash account debit, cash account debit. Who is the giver of the amount? Mrs. Ramya. It will be recorded as Mrs. Ramya account, and the narration will be written here as being cash received from, being cash received from Mrs. Ramya. कितना पैसा आ रहा है आपको? 3,000 rupees. So 3,000 will be recorded on debit side of the journal entry, as well as 3,000 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. So 3,000 will be recorded on debit side of journal entry, as well as 3,000 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. Next, after this transaction, just draw a line. After January 20, we have another transaction on January 22, paid commission 1,500. So paid commission means commission, it is an expenditure to the business. So all expenses will be recorded on debit side, and cash is going from the business. So the journal entry on January 22 will be recorded as, first the date will be taken as January 22. The date will be taken as January 22, and the name of the expenditure is commission. So you are paying commission. So commission account debit, commission account debit to cash account, and the narration will be being commission paid, being commission paid, and you are paying commission of rupees 1,500. So the journal entry will be written as commission account debit to cash, and the amount will be taken as 1,500 on debit side, as well as 1,500 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. So after this journal entry, just draw a line. Next, after January 22, we have another transaction on January 24 paid for postage 500 rupees, paid for postage and stationery 500 rupees. In our previous transaction we paid for commission, so the journal entry was commission account debit to cash, and this time we are paying for postage and stationery, so the journal entry on January 24 will be recorded as, first the date will be taken as January 24, so the date will be taken here as January 24, January 24, and the journal entry will be recorded as postage and stationery account debit, postage and stationery account debit to cash account, and the narration will be being postage and stationery, being paid for postage and stationery, and the narration will be being paid for postage and stationery. So you can also write it as being cash paid for postage and stationery. So what is the amount that you are paying for postage and stationery? You are paying an amount of rupees 500. So 500 will be recorded on debit side of the journal entry, as well as 500 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. And then after this journal entry, just draw a line. So 500 will be recorded on debit side of the journal entry, as well as 500 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. Next, after January 24, we have another transaction on January 27, cash drawn from bank for personal use. So personal use in the sense, the owner of the business, who is the owner here? Mr. Anil. The owner of the business can also withdraw cash from the business for his personal expenses. So when he is investing the amount into the business, it was called as his capital. जब owner business में पैसा invest कर रहे थे, तब हम वो बंदे का capital बोल के लिखे थे. But this time he is withdrawing the amount from the business, it will be termed as his drawings. So the date will be taken as, the transaction is being done on January 27. So the date will be taken as January 27. So here the date will be taken as January 27, as he is withdrawing cash from the business. Cash is going from the business. So जब बिजनेस में पैसा आया था तो हम कैश डेबिट में लिखे थे, इस बार बिजनेस से पैसा जा रहा, so cash will be recorded on credit side. Who is withdrawing the amount? The owner Anil is withdrawing the amount, and it is called as drawings, Anil's drawings. So it will be recorded as Anil's drawings account debit. Anil's drawings account debit. He is withdrawing the cash from bank. So he is withdrawing the cash from bank. So the journal entry will be drawings account debit to bank account, as bank is the giver. And the narration will be being cash withdrawn from bank for personal use. So the owner of the business can withdraw the cash from the business for his personal use. When he is investing the amount into the business, it is termed as capital, but when he is withdrawing the amount from the business, it will be termed as drawings. So what is the amount that he is withdrawing from the business? He is withdrawing an amount of rupees 7,000. So 7,000 will be recorded on debit side of the journal entry, as well as 7,000 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. So journal entry के debit में भी आप 7,000 लिखेंगे, journal entry के credit में भी आप 7,000 लिखेंगे. Next, coming to our next transaction, after January 27, we have a last transaction on January 30, received rent. Received rent का मतलब क्या? बिजनेस में पैसा आ रहा, रेंट किराए के नाम पे आ रहा, and the amount is 1200. So the journal entry, the date will be taken as January 30. तो यहाँ पे जो लास्ट ट्रांजैक्शन है वो कौन सी डेट पे है? January 30. So you are receiving cash. So receiving rent in the sense, business में पैसा आ रहा, cash is coming into the business, so cash will be recorded on debit side. So the journal entry will be cash account debit to the income, to credit all incomes. What is the name of the income? It is rent. So cash account debit to rent account, and the narration will be taken as being rent received, and the narration will be taken as being rent received. तो अब यहाँ पे कितना रेंट आ रहा? 1200 का रेंट आ रहा. So the amount will be taken as 1200 on debit side of the journal entry, as well as 1200 will be recorded on credit side of the journal entry. So after this transaction, just draw a line. Hope you have understood the topic and hope you have liked the video. If you like the video, do subscribe to my channel AIMS Tutorial for Accounts. And if you are a new subscriber to my channel, don't forget to press the bell icon for further notifications. Do like my video, post your valuable comments, and do share it with your friends, relatives and all. Your one share can help someone to learn something. See you all in next video. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.